Hey guys, it's Lee. Oh, let me pop you up. I feel like you're a little low. Hold on. I've got this whole setup coming this week, so I'm super excited. Take my lives differently. Sorry I'm running late. You guys probably should know better by now. If I say 7, I mean 7:10 or 7:15. I try my best. I truly try my best. I ran home from work. We had a little situation with our dog at our office. He's not doing very well tonight. He's not breathing very well, so I stayed at the office for a little bit longer, put him in the warehouse, and it just time got away from me. By the time I got home, I quickly made Bubba some tacos. I ate like half a taco, and here I am. So sorry for running late. Sorry for holding you guys up. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Cynthia. Hello, my beautiful sisters. All right, so I've been trying to come on here on Monday nights and give you guys a little different value than just the regular tips and tricks and little, kind of inspiration, things like that. I try to do the inspirational stuff, the little inspirational posts in the morning. Not that I won't do inspiration at night too, but I try to do a lot of that in the morning for you guys to kick off your day, getting into LYLAS, and there's something in there that tells you, to just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Stop putting crap in your head that makes you not do it. If you want it bad enough, go for it. Like today's post was that I can guarantee you have done much harder things in your life, and you have gotten through much harder things in your life than anything to do with this business. So kick that fear to the side. Fear is not going to win this time. This time it is about you conquering everything and having everything you want in your life. Hey, Allie. Hey, Courtney. I see you guys popping on. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come up with these different ideas on Monday nights to try to, add a little different flavor that maybe can help you guys last week, or help you guys each week. Last week we talked about branding a little bit more, right? I tried to break down a little bit more about your branding, and hopefully you guys have implemented in some of your posts a little bit more of your branding so people can get to know you better. I mean, that's really the whole thing. Hey, lady, that's really the whole thing, that what you really want to do is people need to connect with you. They don't care that this product has X, Y, and Z ingredients. Facts aren't going to sell. Facts are not going to sell your products for you. I'll tell you what's going to sell your products for you. You and your awesomeness believing in this product is what's going to sell, and what this product does for you, how it makes you feel, the difference of confidence that happens, how your skin looks now, how your lashes look, how you didn't feel as confident. All of these different things are keys that are going to make people want to buy that. Because, for an example, a perfect example is this, because I am the queen of buying every freaking weight loss thing in the world, okay? But this is the deal. I don't buy all these different weight loss programs because of whatever ingredients are in each of these things, and I know that those ingredients are going to work for me. I buy them because I see someone tell me a story and I believe that story, or I see a picture and I believe that picture. So that's going to be my next topic before I get into about how you're going to sit here and stand out from the competition. We've been talking a little bit all day today about these before and afters, about the skincare posts, things like that. There are a lot of false pictures. And when I say false, I don't want to say that I think these people are doing it all on purpose. Some of them are, some of them may or may not be. We are not, this team is not going to be one of those teams that is, that kind of slick oil type car salesperson. I know you guys know people that are like that. To get sales. We're not going to do things, we're not going to use filters in our pictures to get sales. I can tell you right now, if you struggle in sales and you're using filters, that's going to be one of the reasons why. People can see a filter a mile away. So, and if you're going to be talking about skincare, you definitely do not want to be using any kind of filters. I'm not talking about the cute Snapchat filters and things like that. I'm talking about real life pictures. If you're going to do it before and you're going to do it after, gosh darn it, you need to sit here and you need to be at the exact same face expression, the exact same time of day if you can, and the same lighting outside, the same window, the same distance apart, everything. And it's not easy to do those. And I'm gonna suggest to you guys that you don't necessarily do before and after pictures, because they are so hard to match up, because a lighting can be a shade off, and you may not intentionally do this, but a lighting can be a shade off, and it can be construed that you're sitting here altering the picture, and you didn't do it intentionally, but that's what it's going to look like, and you're going to lose complete credibility with your customers. So what I would suggest you doing is, instead of doing before and afters, how about showing pictures of yourself and how your skin looks now, or how your makeup, and talk about that. You know, talk about how your makeup goes on so much smoother now, and it just rests so much nicer on your skin, and it looks, and it gives you a glow. You feel like you're glowing when you walk out the door. You know, talk about how things feel and what it does, instead of doing that before and after. I think that that's going to be the selling point. People are going to notice a difference in your skincare. They're going to notice a difference in your selfies. And the best way to do that, the best way to sell for that, is to just share pictures of yourself, and even add in there, you know, it makes me feel the feelings. Excuse me, sorry. The feelings, I'm not getting choked up over that. The feelings are what's going to sell for you, okay? How it makes you feel, how you know, the difference that when you wake up in the morning, gosh, my nails are a hot mess, sorry. The difference when you wake up, you know, when you go to bed at night, now that you're using skincare, I'll talk about myself right now. The fact that I am using skincare and I am doing it day and night, I am the first to admit I was crappy at doing it, okay? I'd always take my shine cloths and I'd always remove my makeup at night with my shine cloths 85% of the time. Okay, since I started uni. Prior to that, I never took off my makeup. Half the time, I slept in my makeup all the time. But now that we've got the Uology, I am doing it in the morning. I am doing it at night. I might be in bed exhausted at night, but I'm getting my butt out of bed and just taking that few couple of minutes that it takes to do it. So that in itself can sell. You know, somehow it's doing something, because it's making me want to continue to do it, because I'm loving how I feel, or I'm loving how my skin looks. So I'm going to keep doing this process. And those are the things that you need to share and talk about, you know, instead of just a before and after picture. Because like I said, those can either they can be construed as being not exactly right on, and it may not be your fault. You may, like, honestly have tried to do exactly everything right, and it just still is off, and you don't want any reason for people to sit here and pick anything apart or to doubt. And our integrity in this business is everything. So, let's see, I keep phrasing. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not phrasing, sorry. So you want to make sure that you're just absolutely legitimate. I wouldn't share other people's pictures. You know, I wouldn't share other people's pictures. And the only way that I would share someone's picture is if it was my really good friend and I knew for a fact that they were there. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to share anybody else's before and after pictures. You know, I could honestly say, you know, I might share a picture. I'm going to use Allie since she's right here. She just commented. I didn't read all your stuff there, sweet. But I mean, I might use one of Allie's pictures and say, oh my gosh, I love how my friend has been posting so much about how confident she is since she's used Uology. Something like that. That is something that I could sit here and share, because I'm using a picture of her face, not a before and after. There's too many factors involved with before and afters. It's one thing to do a before and after with makeup. It's another thing to do it with skincare. I hope that makes sense. That's not what I was coming on to talk about tonight, but I do want to talk about it because I've seen a lot of pictures. There's one in particular, and I love this girl to death, but there's one in particular that, you know, has 4 pictures in 12 days. Listen, your skin's not going to change dramatically in 12 days. It takes time. It's going to take 60, 90 days for this to totally kick in and start really seeing the kind of results that you really are hoping to see. Give it time. Give it time. Okay, so let's talk about how you can stand out differently from your competition. The whole basis of this, right? Thank you guys for joining. Hello. Okay, so this is what I've been thinking about, and this is what I'm doing, because you want to, you know, there's a bunch of people that sell, you know, makeup, skincare, whatever online. How do you stand out from the next person? What makes them come to you? Of course, I hear a lot my passion. I hear a lot of times people talk about my passion, and that's why they come to me. But you know what? Passion's not enough. I mean, passion is good. Passion's good, but passion's not enough to make people want to buy from you or continue to buy from you. It might grab a couple, but I'll tell you what I am going to do, and I recommend you doing this yourself. And you know, this is your business. You guys do, you know that when I come on here, I'm not telling you guys what to do. The only thing I'm telling you not to do is don't alter your pictures. But that's just for the integrity of our businesses and our company. But I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. I'm going to offer out things that work for me. I'm going to offer out ideas that I have, and hopefully you know, catch on to something, and it makes you either gives you an idea to do something on your own or duplicate. You know, don't copy and paste other people though. Try to change it up, and I'll be honest with the reason why for that is because number one, there's 2 reasons in particular. Number one, You want to be authentic. You want to be totally authentic. And if somebody talks a certain way and you're copying and pasting that, and that's not how you actually talk, people are going to notice that. And it's going to be like, oh, you know, and it takes away from that post you just did, you know? The second thing is that if you have friends that are in Unique, that are friends with other presenters that are in Unique, and everyone sees a post, like say for instance, I'll just use myself as an example. Say for instance, I did a post and you guys liked it, whatever. It's a sponsoring post and you guys, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, I'm gonna use that. So I post it, right? You copy and paste what I post, put your own picture on it, copy and paste what I post, and then your friends see it. And maybe your friend copy and pastes because she sees yours and she does it. Next thing you know, we have like 9 of the exact post with a different picture all over Facebook, and your mutual friends are seeing it, and it just takes away, like again, it takes away from the authenticity of that post. So if you see a post that, say for instance, that I did, and you like it, save it, wait a few days. Don't post it like within minutes of me posting it or somebody else, you know, I'm just using myself as an example, but you know, don't post minutes within somebody else posting it. Save it and post it next week. You know, give yourself some material to post later on, because it not only does it hurt the person you're copying it from, but it hurts yourself if they see it, because then all of a sudden they're like, oh, that's not really how she feels, because this person said the same exact thing and there's no way that they're both feeling the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So that's just a little tip I wanted to give you guys. Okay, so let's talk about standing out. And that's one way to stand out, but let's talk about one way to stand out. So what I'm going to do is this is what I'm going to be doing for my customers to try to get people in. And I'm also going to be doing it for sponsoring too. I'm just not quite there yet to do that part of it. But say you're talking to people, you know, you're in Messenger and you're kind of chatting a little bit about the products, and you tell them, listen, I have a special for, you know, anybody who purchases from me this month, just say that. Anybody that purchases from me this month has access to 5 or 10 or whatever you want to come up with, 5 or 10 makeup tutorials where I talk about and list them out. I talk about how to hide dark circles. I talk about how to go from, you know, zombie to mommy in 10 minutes. I talk about different eye looks for every color of eye. I talk about, you know, whatever, come up with 4, 5, 6, whatever. You have access to these short videos that are going to help you with your makeup application. I'm doing this as a special this month for all my customers. It's free to my customers for being a customer. It's my way of giving back. Now, of course, you can use those same videos and post them in your VIP group, and you can post some other things, but it makes people feel special, and it makes people feel like they are going to get some extra value, because that's the whole difference of how you're going to change, how you're going to stand out, and how, you know, somebody looking and thinking, maybe I'll go with this person, maybe change their mind because they're going to go with this person. It's because the value that you give them, the customer service, and this is all part of customer service. You know, it's not just about following up, making sure that they're happy or getting the sale and disappearing. You want to have that constant, you know, you want them to feel like they have value coming to you, and they will come back to you. I need to sit here, like say for instance, like for sponsoring, you could be talking to people, prospects online and Messenger, and you could come up with, you know, 5 different videos on how to, you know, get kicked off strong. And you can say, you know, I have a video on how to find, get more friends on Facebook. I have a video on how to be, you know, get sales without being salesy. I have a video on, you know, like just different ones, right? How to take the perfect selfie. You know, all of these videos, not training videos like that corporate offers. I'm not talking about those, but ones that you do, because I don't want you to go into your own. You know, I mean, you can if you, I mean, you can, sorry. I don't want you to copy other people's. I want you to go into your own. I mean, you can use other people's, but I'm just saying it's more personal if you do one yourself. And honestly, you know, find one that you like and just duplicate it. You know, find a video that you see that somebody else does and just duplicate it in your own face, in your own voice. And they don't have to be long videos, and don't make them long videos because you're not going to have people watch the really long videos. But if you can do a video that's 5 minutes long, believe me, people will be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so much value just from buying a mascara. You know, I'm giving this month, you know, anybody that purchases, you know, an Epic mascara is going to have access to, you know, 2 of my videos of so-and-so. Now, I think these videos might be a little bit more of an advantage if you're sponsoring for people so that they know when they get in the business, they're going to get access to this immediate training from you. And it'll help you, you know, also. But I mean, who doesn't want eye looks? Who doesn't want to know how to get rid of dark circles? Who doesn't want to know what colors go best with blue eyes? And don't think for a second that people all know these things, because they don't. I can guarantee you, I didn't know, you know, and I still don't know a lot of stuff. So people are always wanting to learn. People are always wanting to know, get more information. And the more value you can add to somebody other than just, here's a mascara, it's $24. The more value that you can add that they're going to want to come back to you, not just this sale, but future sales, they're going to remember you. You know, they're going to remember you. And it's not, and it's, you know, it's taking it a little bit more even than the thank you note, you know, or the, you know, there's something, and part of that, you know, kind of piggybacking from last week, you know, with the branding, when you do something like this, you're kind of branding yourself in a different way with your business, because they're going to tell their friends, oh my gosh, if you buy this mascara, she's going to send you videos. They're going to also give you eye looks, you know, or she's going to send you a video on how to contour, or she has a library of videos and she'll send out 2 or 3 videos to help you just as a thank you for supporting her. So those are different ways that you can do it, and that'll get the word out, that'll get referrals going, that'll get people being like, hey, she's more than just, you know, trying to sell products. She really does want to try to help me. She really wants to sit here and get my attention and get me to feel better about myself, because isn't that what all this is about, is confidence, you know, people feeling more confident in themselves. So, and, you know, don't be, you know, somebody that, you know, don't feel like you can't offer something to someone, because believe me, you can. You know, I've got a string of pictures from before I started with Younique, and now, and my makeup game has changed and still will change. I can't imagine what it's going to be like 5 years from now. But just to see the progress that I've had just by learning and growing, you know, as you're a part of this, and that's what this is about, learning and growing and becoming better and just absorbing. But don't be a constant student, okay? You've got to implement things you've learned. If you're a constant student, if you're in every single group and you're just, you know, one day you're going to do that video, or you're going to do this party, or you're going to do this, but you never do it, you're just wasting your time and you're wasting your wheels, you know? Pick one thing and just focus on that. You know, if it means you're going to work on this for the next, 6 weeks, and you're going to do 1 video a week, 5-minute video, 1 video a week, and you're going to share that, then guess what? Do that, you know? Put it on YouTube, then you get some YouTube hits off of it. In fact, share it from YouTube, and then you got people coming to your YouTube page, you know? But yeah, that's my little deal. That's my story. So hopefully you guys are doing amazing. Hopefully you guys are starting to get the Uology skincare and you're loving it. Hopefully, you know, this is just going to be as great of a month as it possibly can be. Don't forget, it's Valentine's Day coming up. You know, get into your groups, the guy groups, you know, reach out to guys or reach out to women who say that they want some of the products, but they can't afford it, you know, and then reach out to their guy and say, hey, listen, I've been on, you know, messaging with so-and-so, and, you know, Minnie Mouse is totally wanting these 2 products. I'd be happy to get them for you, and you could totally surprise her and look like a hero. So like, just do things that are going to help your business and get out of the box. Don't just go through the motions. You know, really, this is your business. It is truly a business, and don't think of it as anything less than that, because you have the ability to make it everything you want it to be. So does it cost to go on YouTube? No, it does not. Nope. You can post on YouTube all day long. It doesn't cost anything at all. It's just like posting a video on Facebook, to be honest with you. So it's super easy, and YouTube is huge. It's huge. So anyway, hopefully you guys are doing amazing. If you have any questions, always, you know, comment below. I'm here to help. But I love you guys. Stay awesome, be amazing, love yourselves. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.